finals of Exert. If y'all have enjoyed what you've seen so far, please make sure to follow all the socials, not only for Hop On, which we're on here right now. Make sure to check out the main stream for Fight Kingdom. Check out all the streams for Fight Kingdom. There's a bunch of action going on tomorrow as well.
Yep, tomorrow we've got, I think, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and Marvel 2. I know I'm missing one.
City of the Wolves.
City of Wolves, right. Thank you.
So, and I think there's even maybe Skullgirls as well is happening.
Oh, right, because there's multiple streams. I'm just thinking of the main Fight Kingdom FGC.
So those three, I think, are all in the mainstream. But over on here, I know they're doing City of the Wolves and Skullgirls.
Oh,
and I think that's it.
Got it.
And then I think maybe some more Marvel 2 and Third Strike action are happening on the other streams throughout the day as they're wrapping up their
Marvel
tournaments.
2 Top 16 will be tomorrow. I'm doing the commentary for that with VDO.
Hell yeah,
and then the Top 8 will be the kind of the closing event. That's what Fight Kingdom is known for.
Yeah, as it should be. Like, I was talking to some locals like, yeah, there's a lot of people from out of state here. I'm like, yeah, this is the Marvel 2 event. This
it really is. It has turned into the sort of modern like seasons beatings that we all used to love.
Like, obviously we have Evo this year, right? That has the big event, but this is the heart of it, right?
Yep. And right now it's grand finals. Fu versus pattheflip.
Yeah. Pat is on loser side, so has to make the mileage to try to get a reset to take this tournament. Fu only needs to take this set right here, but Pat already off to an early start. And this is something that we were talking about before, that Pat has that very aggressive death by 1,000 cuts play style. But Fu is someone who has defense by 1,000 cuts, right? He's willing to just get into a lot of these scramble situations and is willing to play your game if he can find the opportunity to take it out of take it to the full extent that he wants it to.
Now he can also take a lot of the mix-ups with his health.
That is true. And then if he just needs to land that one right hit for a grip load of damage, right? And that's where you see Pat being very scared of some of these hits, trying to just maneuver out of them instead of even thinking about holding
what
them.
What an overhead.
Yeah, and bursting right on that RC because he knew that was that's most of my life total gone.
This is the longest any of Pat's rounds have gone, I think. I think this is the 30 seconds is the most.
Well, that's showing you, that's what Fu brings to the table, right? He's like, hey, I'm going to make you play slow. We're going to be over here. Big RC into the Shinken loops. That's one.
I got hit.
Yeah, and Amita just mixing up once more. Fu bringing the damage to the table where they can, but taking that clock down to the wire. Like we said, versus the set versus Cole, when that clock got down, that was when Pat got a little bit more scared and started taking more risks and was where he was losing. So I think that's where Fu wants to bring him down to.
Yeah, because I think Pat knows he's not going to win on life. So.
Exactly. He might not win on mix-ups either after that. Oh, my goodness.
That was a nice block, though.
Oh, yeah, it was insane. Pat does block. Yeah, and I really like this playstyle change as well. Like you saw Fu try to go for a lot of orange fireballs, but using blue fireball just to preemptively check out gamma blades that are coming through to allow you to still control that midstream a little bit.
Yeah, and Pat's movement is, gets it.
Yeah, full charge blitz into the dust as well, forces the burst out from Fu. This is a little bit more. Hey, there we go. Super Orb now coming out. Send out another one as well. Say hi to the children.
And Pat just manages to stay out of the entire nonsense.
Yeah, just really, like you said, blocking that means death, so you might as well just stay away from it and take that risk instead and use that to take a round.
All right, Pat making a good showing of it. He is not here to get second.
But I don't think Fu is either, so.
That's why we play these games, right?
Yeah.
That's why we love them.
Exactly. Teleport. I love that fake teleport immediately, and Fu just tries to close the distance, but then at that last minute getting out of there, Fu that's still finding a chance to air for them, finds the overhead, but can't find the extension that they were looking for. And now here we go. Super big damage. You have to hold this.
Oh, no.
Bunch of OTGs as well after it as well, having to block. And that's now Pat back into it, though. But he's only maybe 1 or 2 touches away from losing this round.
He's maybe 1 touch away.
Super Orb coming through. You're forced to block it now, and Fu finds another good mix-up, but can't kill off it just yet. You have 1 pixel of health and a dream, but unfortunately it's a nightmare. Fu taking game number 1.
Oh, poor Chipp. That's the first time I think we've seen Chipp on the floor like that.
That is, I think, Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
This whole
no,
set.
Pat's been on a mission this whole top 8.
Yeah, I mean, you got knocked out before top 8, even like into losers. That's a message that you have to send, showing that you can do it. But it's a long run and it's a long road ahead, and Fu right now is looking like a roadblock.
Wow, so much damage even from the one orb. Yeah, kick.
Couple more of these, yeah, out of the hit stun right there. But Fu just built 100 meter off that one route right there, and now you have to hold all this. Pops for the YRC orb and spent all that meter very quickly because they know they needed that round right then and there.
No, you do not want to give Chipp a chance to get started.
Exactly. Well, they also want to make sure that that burst gauge would go away or it needs to go away as long as possible.
That's a really
right?
good point too. Okay. Nice. Pat getting a lot of mileage off of that one.
Yeah, being able to use the FD Brick JH right there, just like it's basic Chipp 101, but it's stuff that like you still use and it's still very efficient versus everybody because nobody is prepared for every single tool on the table right now.
No, the mental stack is just way too high with all of the options that Chipp has. Like even the basic ones are gonna land.
Ooh, great use of Alpha Blade right there. Toss it again. Big orbs this time. Goes overhead. Does get the extension. Pat does have burst available on deck, but I think they're going to be saving for the next round or potentially the next hit, depending on the situation. Yeah, baits that burst out right there, and that's Fu now up 2-0.
Fu with a really quick 2-0.
And
Grand
Pat,
Finals might be the shortest set of all.
It might be, but Pat, like, not taking any time at all, knows, like, hey, I just need to keep this momentum. I know I can make this work. I just have to get him tired enough to get through.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Pat is making very many errors or mental mistakes or execution fails, so the game plan is fine.
Yes, it is just Coom hits harder than Chipp.
Yeah.
Like, here we go. Port tech buttons forward right there into the 5K super confirm.
Okay, I was gonna say not a lot of damage from the super, but then that kick did almost as much damage as the super.
When you get the basically unscaled follow-ups afterwards, you get a couple of pretty saucy hits right there. But Pat trying to find the hits of his own right here, getting these mix-ups, going to be going for some wall grab mix. And you tried to leaf grab right there, but Fu was ready to press to get out of it.
All right. Oh. My love language is unscaled damage.
Yep. And even opting to RC afterwards just wasn't, I think it just autopiloted it, wasn't sure if that was going to be safe or not. And Fu taking another really good counter hit and is now sitting one health bar away from taking the tournament.
All Fu has to do is KO Chipp one more time.
See if he can do it.
Pat off to a good start so far. Not getting attacked by anything clean. Oh, that was tricky.
Yeah.
Fu's defense is something else.
And Fu finally bringing out Dust as an option. The first time we've seen him do it this whole top 8 so far, and it still didn't work. Pat being ready for it, but not ready for these super confirms once again. Yeah. Just whiffing 3 Shinkins in a row, not even trying to attempt to punish the burst right there.
Nope.
He's just having a party.
I'll do it again and perhaps a third time.
See, good 5K, just adding up the damage where we can. This should be enough, and that's going to be Fu taking it 3-0 over Pat. Your Fight Kingdom 2025 Guilty Gear Exer champion.
Wow.
What a...
Fu had an incredible run.
An incredible run. What an incredible top 8 as a whole
that
right
was
there.
really fun to watch.
It was,
8 unique characters, 8 totally different play styles.
It's not something you get, I feel like, in any game anymore. It's like 8 unique characters and people who are like... So, and this is something I love about Gear, is you can play your game, your idea, and you can work it to the fullest extent. Not a lot of other fighting games really allow that, and I think this top 8 is a perfect example of that.
No, there's, so often too, especially with older games, there gets to be like an optimal way to play a character, but that's usually because the game's system mechanics are all like the same from character to character.
Yes.
But Guilty Gear, I mean, every character is its own video game.
Exactly.
So you allow for, while there is maybe something that's like truly theoretically optimal in terms of combo damage, how you get there, your spacing, your routing, how you want to play the neutral. There's so much. Like, I'm an LFL player. I'm sorry.
Hey, no problem.
But I'm still on like year 2 of learning. So, but I play like just a pure runaway almost. So like I'm trying to do more of what La Soul and Hotashi are doing. now, like trying to now that I'm more comfortable with her normals and her buttons, I'm trying to be more aggressive, trying to get you in the corner and do the bullshit. But there's just you can play the game however you want. Like
Exactly.
I love Guilty Gear for that.
Exactly. It's always wonderful.
Are we doing the medals on?
I think they only have. Yeah, I think there's only the one medal, so I don't think we'll be doing that on stream.
Oh, gotcha.
So I believe that's going to be it for us then here tonight, as our players are wrapping up, getting it all sorted out at the very end. It's been a wonderful day 1 here, or day 2 here for Fight Kingdom.
Hey, there we go. Top 3.
Top 3. Yeah, I don't think we have a live cam for them, so.
Nope.
But
that's all right.
they're getting photos. You can see all of them, at least out of the side corner of your screen right here. It's been a wonderful time, Onikage.
It has, Tabby. Have a lovely night.
You
By
as
the way,
well.
if you do not follow Tabby Nickel on Twitter, do so.
I make some awful tweets, but I make a couple good ones, so it's worth the follow.
They can't all be singers.
They can't all be. It's the shotgun method. That's my method. I'll throw enough out, one of them will stick. But also make sure to follow Onikage on Twitter, as well as on Blue Sky for both of us.
Yes.
We're both on
Blue
there.
Sky preferred.
But yeah, honestly, yeah. Yeah, it's been a wonderful time here for Exerd. I hope to see more of this in the future here at Fight Kingdom. I know I'll be here next year. I know you'll be here next year.
I'll be here next year. Shout outs to Guilty Gear, Fight Kingdom, Hop on PNW.
Yes,
follow them on Twitch too.
Leon's on the stream right here. My goat running this entire stream solo by themselves. This entire 12-hour day. It's crazy.
You're a monster.
You're
a monster in all of the best possible ways.
And that is why we love you. So thank you all for coming through. Let's give Leon a break, and we will see you all tomorrow for some more fighting game action.
Have a lovely night, y'all. Peace.